We are back. We are back. Let's stop. Hey. Sniffy is Sniffy. What were we doing here? We are on question number 6. Assume that the rate on a 1-year bond is now 6%. Investors expect 1-year rates to be 7% 1 year from now, and then 8% 2 years. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Wait. Ooh. Okay. Oh, can I stop? What was this one? I think this was the textbook. Ooh, fun. Fun. Do I even have some? Oh no. I think we could answer the question now. Okay. I have to look at this question. Wait, this is basically the same question. Okay. So 1 plus 6.25% is I think I got it. Okay. Solve for x. Huh. I'm assuming they expand at this, and then they expand it, and then wait a minute, does this involve what they do is they didn't expand it. What they did was move this to the other side, and then they took the square root of both sides. I took the square root of both sides. And then they solved. Okay. Well, that sounds more efficient than whatever I was about to do. Okay. I know how to do that stuff. I know how to solve this equation. It's just like I want the most efficient way. So they just kind of moved it to the other side, took the square root both sides. Makes sense. Okay. So 1 plus x squared equals 1.08 to the 6th over 1.0625 to the 4th. And took the square root of both sides. I'll do 2 steps in one. So I'll take the square root of both sides, and then I will subtract 1 from both sides. X equals... So all I do is take the square root, subtract 1. So pretty sure if you take the square root of this fraction, all you have to do is divide the exponents by 2. So it's pretty easy. 1.08 to the 3 divided by 1.0625 to the 2. Because if you raise the entire thing to a half, the half, you do it to both fractions on the inside. They're both the numerator and the denominator, right? Isn't that how it works? funny. I'm pretty sure it is. And then you subtract 1, and then I'll just type it into the calculator. Should get the answer. Like what they did was... Wait, what are they doing? Oh, they simplified this to this number and simplified this to this number. Well, you didn't have to do that. My way was actually even more efficient. So now I solve... They say you use a geometric average, and I wasn't seeing that term anywhere in the textbook. Is that what this is? I don't think that's what this is. What is geometric average? I'm just curious. Is that a more efficient way of doing it or something? Or is that what I'm doing already? What you do... Investopedia. Arithmetic average. What you do, multiply them all together, take the square root, the nth root. What the heck? How is that even related to this? Where? Wait, did I lose my... Where is it? I think I lost it. Yay! Oh. Okay. All right. The answer is 11.59%. Okay. A geometric average is when you multiply all of the numbers together and then take the nth root. I don't think we did that. What number? Oh my gosh, dude. Ooh, boy. Maybe I'll try to be smart and like figure out an alternate way to solve the problem, but this is what I got, so thank God. Is there like an easier way to do that? Because they said use the geometric average, even though they didn't say anything about geometric averages. Is it like 4-year securities? Is this 6-year securities, or is this? So yeah, whatever. I don't know what. All right, can we solve like more questions? 6-3. Okay. We already studied 6-3, so it should be fine, right? Sniffing is so fun. So we have the real risk-free rate, which is R star, I believe, right? Inflation is expected to be this year, this year, this year. The maturity risk premium is this. Okay. What is the yield on a 7-year treasury note? Okay, I think I know how to do that problem. I can do that. Good job. I already have to go to the bathroom again. Wonderful. So here you go. Here's what you do. R star 3.05. Oh, we need to calculate IP. I forgot. We'll just calculate it. You don't need to write down stuff to calculate it. We just do it. Some here. So what you do is 2.2 plus 3.8 plus 3.4 plus 3.4 plus 3.4 plus 3.4. How many do we have yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 plus 3.4 divided by 7. We got the number 3.29. Then you do 0.05 times t minus 1. So 6. Okay. And that's it. Very simple calculation, right? 3.05 plus this one plus 0.05 times 6. And that should be it. 6.64. Fast up. Yes! We just did 2 questions in a very short period of time. Okay. Six three again, another 6-3 question. Yes, we're on a roll. A company's 5-year bonds are yielding that much per year. Treasury bonds with the same maturity are yielding 6.1 per year. And the real risk-free rate is that. The average inflation premium is that. The maturity risk premium is estimated to be this. T equals number of years of maturity. If the liquidity premium is this, what is the default risk premium on the corporate bonds? Okay. This is a complicated question, but I remember reading the exact same type of question in this practice thingy. So we'll go to 6.3 again and re-look how to solve that question. Okay. We'll skip to that question. Where was the question anyways? Ooh, which question was it? Whatever, I'll just have to answer all of them because I literally can't recognize which question it is. Wait, it's just asking what's the DRP or DPR. What is it again? It's what is the DRP? What? It should be the question asking what's the DRP. That should be it. Are you kidding me? Which one was it? Ah, it was this one. Okay. I wasn't patient. Okay, submit. What took more effort doing that or? Alright, so here's the key. I skipped over something when I was reading the 6.3. It was a very important thing. What did I skip over? I remember I saw it and I was like, oh man. Oh wait, no, I'm just gonna look in the textbook. So there was a piece of information that I would like to see in the textbook again, not just reading out this stinking page. So, was it here? Where was it? Where the crap? I saw it somewhere, but it's not on this page where you think it is, but it's not. It's not here. Where is it? Is it on this page or no? Oh. Dude, where is it? Was it in 6.6? I was looking at 6.6. 6.5? 6.6. I saw there's this piece of information that I missed that was kind of important that had to do with this question. Get out of my life. The key was that I love this textbook. It's so easy to find information in it. Where was it? Was it this? It was in 6.5, and guess where it tells me to look for the question, huh? Guess where? Guess where it tells me to look for the answer, how to find this question? 6.3. Oh, it's not 6.3, is it? It's 6.5. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's why this sucks. So here's the piece of information. The corporate bond yield, as related to the Treasury one, is RT star plus IPT, or R star T plus IPT plus MRPT. Wait, hold on a sec. I'm confused. Wait, I'm stupid. The T doesn't stand for Treasury. Here's the numbers for this. Wait just a sec. What? Okay, so they're both expressed with T. T bond yield is R star T plus IPT plus MRPT. Corporate is you add some other stuff and then compare them. The corporate bond yield spread. Wait, what is spread? What is the what is a spread? What is a spread? What are they talking about? Spread. Wait a minute. Because basically they did corporate bond yield minus treasury bond yield equals DRPT plus LPT, which is somehow related to this question because what is this? What do they mean by spread? I don't know. What is the stinking corporate bond yield spread? What is that? What? Maybe I should have overcomplicated things. Like, I don't even know what they're talking about. I understood it the first time I looked over it, fine. Because what they did was... how they did this. They realized that the corporate thing and they realized that these three things are the same for both of them. So for this equals 8%, and then so the difference between these two is that they tell us the maturity risk premium. Right. But in this particular question, they don't even use the MRPT at all. Because, darn it. Like, it's the same types of stuff. They gave us all of the same information, except in this question they didn't give you MRPT. But in this one, you didn't even need MRPT at all. You didn't need it. It was completely irrelevant to the question, but in this question, they did give you it. So what is the difference? You don't need this part. Watch this. They're gonna say it's wrong because you did need this, even though they're the exact same question. They're the exact same question. They're the same. How are they not the same? This one's 20 years, this one's 5 years. The company is yielding this much. This corporate bond is yielding this much. Liquidity premium is 1%. Liquidity premium is this. What is default risk premium on corporate bond? What is default risk premium on corporate bond? The only difference is they tell you what the maturity risk premium is. But guess what? This one, they didn't tell you what it was. I think I just X'd out a tab. Dang. They didn't tell you what it was. You didn't even need to know it. So, watch me ignore MRPT and still get the question wrong because you were supposed to use it somehow, even though you don't need to use it because they're the same. So, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh. So watch this. I don't even need... Watch this. I could just skip to this step because I don't care. They put the corporate one here. So the corporate one was 9.25%. Then they put the Treasury one, 8%. and this one was 6.1%. Then they had the liquidity premium. Liquidity premium is 1.5 or 1.45. Then they put the RP. So they're gonna be like, nope, it's wrong, it's wrong. I love trick questions. It turns out they told you this because they love confusing students. Well, we're done with 5 out of 8. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm back. So we only have 3 questions left. They say to look at 6-3 again. A 5-year treasury bond has a 4.6% yield. A 10-year treasury bond has a 6.35% yield. A 10-year corporate bond yields 8.8%. The market expects that inflation will average 3.3% over the next 10 years. So, assume that there is no maturity risk premium and that the annual real risk-free rate will remain constant over the next 10 years. Hint. Remember that the default risk premium and liquidity premium are 0 for treasury securities. A 5-year corporate bond has the same default risk premium and liquidity premium as the 10-year corporate bond described. What is the yield on this 5-year corporate bond? Unfortunately, I don't know how to do this question. It's very similar. Wait. Guess what our textbook? They just love to refer to the wrong section of the textbook. I don't think this is the part of the textbook we're supposed to read. We're not supposed to read 6.3. We're supposed to read 6.6, right? Because, no, 6.3. They literally said that this is 0. So, is this part of it? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have 6.6, not 6.3. This part of it is here. It's something related to this or whatever. Oh, come on. I already looked at the test prep for that for... This is from 6.3. I'm pretty sure it's from 6.6. What we're doing here. But it's not similar to any of these questions. It's not. It involves both the Treasury and corporate. I just love complicated questions where I don't know how to do them. Yes, there's no explanation anywhere for how to do this question. None! It's using stuff from 6.6 and it still says to refer to 6.3. Nice job! R T five equals R they for the 10-year corporate bond, we know R star, we know IP, we don't know DRP. But maybe we're supposed to solve for DRP first, because that's what we did in one of the other questions. So T equals 10. R wait. It's not related to this. Maybe it is 6-3. Whatever. The way they wrote it was RT. R star plus I E. They call it IP 10. They say it's 0. So RC10 equals R star plus IP10 plus, they said, wait, plus, they didn't tell you the liquidity premium. Maybe you didn't need to know because they already gave you enough information. Okay, dpr plus LP. So you know this. Wait just a sec. You know all three numbers in this equation, so what the heck am I writing that equation for? Wait a minute. They didn't tell you R star. You have to calculate R star. Okay, fine. So I think you're supposed to calculate R star because they told you RT10, they told you IP10. R star equals RT10 minus IP10. R star equals, what is the rate for Treasury 10 years? 6.35. So R star should equal 3.05%. Now you use this information to calculate what DPR plus LP is. And since they're both the same for both, you don't need to know both of them. You just need to know what DPR plus LP is. And since you know the three other numbers, you can calculate what they are, or what the sum of them is. So, DPR. Oh, I did it wrong. It's not DPR, it's DRP. I don't even care. Plus LP equals RC10 minus R star minus IP10. So I'm going to spell it right now. DRP plus LP equals RC10 8.8 minus R star we calculated to be 3.05 minus IP10 is 3.3, and it's equal to 2.45%. Now that we know that, no, we don't know enough information still because we don't know the IP. Come on. How are you supposed to know? They tell you what the inflation average for the next 10 years is, but maybe you're supposed to use the other thing, the 5-year Treasury bond, because we still haven't used that one yet. Darn, why do we have to use so much stuff? The 5-year Treasury bond. Well, I guess we can calculate that because we already know our star. Oh my god, I just figured it out. You Okay. RT5 equals R star plus IP5. Now IP5 equals RT5 minus R star. You already calculated R star because they said it's constant. So IP5 is equal to RT5 minus R star. That's equal to 1.55. So, since you know IP, you know that the DRP plus LP, you know R star, you can calculate the rate for a 5-year corporate bond. So, R star is equal to 3.05. IP 5 is 1.55. DRP plus LP is equal to 2.45. So that should be the answer, 7.05. Man. Really, all you needed to know for this question was that basically you just used the same equation for the entire question. But still sucks that they don't have an explanation. It took forever to figure it out. Now the last two questions I already saw, they're super long questions. Ugh. I don't remember doing any of this crap last time. Like, I'm really confused because this is all completely different from what I expected. Like, when I was starting to study Chapter 6 before, I started with 6.1, and what did it look like? No, it wasn't that. There were math questions already, but I thought they were different types of math questions. I think I was mistaken because I thought we were doing the time value thingy again. Yeah, I don't know. What was I thinking before? Whatever. Dang you. Okay. We're on our last two questions. I lost my stinking spot. Now I have to find it again. Come on. That guy still hasn't graded my... like he said, he made a point to emphasize that he's going to grade every assignment within a week after it's turned in, and of course he hasn't done that. Wonderfulness. This one is from 6.3 again. Huh. Why is every question from 6.3 and there's only one question that's not from 6.3? Very interesting. My piece of paper is basically full. I'm going to use a different piece of paper. I've been I was going to say, I've been using blank white sheets of paper rather than using lined paper or notebook paper because I don't like having to write on the lines. I like to just write wherever I want on the page, so that's why I like using this paper. And I fill the entire thing with stuff. So, time to get a new piece of paper. I'm going to write the equation down. It's such a simple equation, though, because all you do is write each thing plus it's just adding everything together. It's so simple. I don't need to write it down. The inflation rates are these. That one is this, and that one calculate the interest rate on a 1-year Treasury security. Okay, so the interest rate. The two aspects of the interest rate that we must calculate are the inflation rate and the inflation premium and the maturity risk premium. So, we already know what the maturity risk premium is. It's pretty easy to see because they explained it. We will calculate the IP. So, IP for 1 year equals, actually we already know because it's just 1 year. So we'll just say it's 6%. Okay, whatever. All you have to do, 2.3% plus 6% plus 0.2. 8.5 is the answer. For 1 year. Dude, seriously. Oh, I can just go here. Okay. 2 year. Now, the only difference. Okay, so IP2. This one's going to be more complicated because it's not that complicated. But it's slightly more complicated than the first one. Because what you do is 6 plus 4.6 divided by 2 is 5.3. And they say that the maturity premium increases 0.2 every year. So, you do 2.3 plus 5.3 plus 0.4, 8. Let's not even check. Who cares? It's probably right. Now, year 3, IP 3, 6 plus 4.6 plus 2, and it's 2 every single time. Divide by 3, and we got 4.2. Okay, and 2.3 plus 4.2 plus 0.6 is 7.1 for a year. And they said it's going to be 2 for every year after for interest or for inflation premium. So same equation except you do 2 again and then 4 on the bottom and you get 3.65 and 2.3 plus 3.65 plus 0.8 and you get 6.75 and then 5-year one is interest premium is that 2.3 plus that plus 1 6.62. Oh really, now we have to do 10-year ones? Come on. Oh. So the 10-year one. And then 2 times 8. And then a total of 10. So 2.3 plus 2.66 plus 1. 5.96. 20 years. Instead of 2 times 8, it's going to be 2 times 18. And divide by 20. 2.3 plus 2.33 plus 1. 5.63. Please. Good. Now, select the curve. So, years to maturity and interest rate. The interest rate seems to have gone down gradually. So, it started at 8.5 and is at 20 years, it's at 5.63. So, these two look similar. Oh, this one's the right one. It's C because, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now what? We have B and C. What are we doing here? These are just going to be multiple choice questions, so they're going to be easy. But we need to make sure that we understand the question. Suppose a triple A rated. Oh, you know I'm not going to do any more homework besides this today. You know I'm not. You really think I'm actually going to do more homework? You really think? Funny. That's so funny. Imagine me actually doing homework in a timely manner. It's rise above, right? Because there's still more premiums. There's the other two premiums. What will be the approximate yield curve of a riskier, lower-rated company with a higher risk of defaulting on its bonds? Higher. It's got to be above. It's got to be above both, right? Yeah. Well, I'm done with 7. I think 8 might be a similar question. Ooh, they referred to both 6.3 and 6.6. So dang it. Okay. Ooh, that's a long question. Okay, stop. I will first do solves. Okay. I said I would be happy if we finished at around 4 hours and 30 minutes total. And we only have one question left, so I gotta finish before then. I just love how the homework is not good enough to study for the test. Yes! Yes! It doesn't really seem to be building upon Chapter 5 all that much, so... I don't know. I wonder if I could have used my financial calculator for all this crap and not have had to do any of it. Like, maybe that is the case. Probably not, though. This is going to be the last solve before I complete question number 8. Oh no, I now have to do the question. In late 1980, the United States Commerce Department released new data showing inflation was 15%. At the time, the prime rate of interest was 21%, a record high. However, many investors expected the new Reagan administration to be more effective in controlling inflation than the Carter administration had been. Moreover, many observers believe that the extremely high interest rates and generally tight credit, which resulted from the Federal Reserve System's attempts to curb the inflation rate, would lead to a recession, which in turn would lead to a decline in inflation and interest rates. Assume that at the beginning of 1981, the expected inflation rate for 1981 was 13%. For 1982, what was the average expected inflation rate over the 5-year period? Easy! What? This is so easy. What the heck? Okay. $8.2. Okay. Over the 5-year period, what average nominal interest rate would be expected to produce a 1% real risk-free return on 5-year anniversary securities? So, here's what you do. They say that you are supposed to solve for the rate, and they give you quote-unquote real risk-free return. I'm assuming that's our star, right? So all you have to do is add this plus this, which is 9.2. Yeah. Oh, man. Assuming a real risk-free rate of 1% and a maturity risk premium that equals 0.1 times t%, where t is the number of years to maturity, estimate the interest rate in January on bonds that mature in 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20 years. Wonderfulness. Basically, it's going to just be like 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, all the way up. And then the interest is going to be fun. So, here we go. Year number 1, 1 plus 13 plus 0.1, 14.1. I'll check one. I'll check that, and if it's right, I'm not going to check any of these other ones. It would take. Second year of 1 plus 13. Oh crap! Wait. So the interest rate is 13 plus 9 divided by 2. So then you got 1 plus 11 plus 0.2, 12.2. Okay, fine, I'll check, whatever. Year 3, you have this, this, and this. So it's actually year 5. We already calculated 5. We calculated it to be 8.2. So 1 plus 8.2 plus 0.5, 9.7. Wait just a sec. Am I stupid? I'm stupid. I don't know why I have it open in 2 windows. Right, 10 years. We have to calculate this interest rate. So we already have the 5-year interest rate calculated. Go back up to that one. And instead of having 2 6s, we have 10 minus 3 6s. So 7 6s. And it's 10 years. And and then we have 1 plus that number plus. So time is the year's maturity. 10 times 0.1 is 1. And we get 91 divided by 10 is 9.1. Thanks for that fraction. And then 20 years. Now we have 20 minus 3 6s is 17 6s. And we have 20 in the bottom. And we have 1 plus this plus 2. And we get 191 divided by 20 is 9.55. Wait, what? What? It went up? I'm confused. Okay, we're gonna check. That's weird. So it's going down and then it goes up. Weird. Year 1, 14.1. So basically it was at 14. It was basically at 14, went down to 9, then went up to a 9.5. I think it's B. Yeah, it's B. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so if this curve is sloping upward, that means that the inflation rate is increasing. I think 1 is the answer because no. Come on. Inflation increases. What? No. I thought it was when inflation increases. Oh no. Because the higher the inflation, the higher the yield. What? If inflation is rising, the yield is rising. So what? Well, the inflation technically stayed the same, Okay, fine. It's probably one of the ones where it's either up or down. So we'll look at this one. Since the MRP increases with years, the yield curve slopes up. During recession, the yield curve slopes up steeply because inflation and short-term interest rates. What about this? I don't know. It's either 2 or 5. We'll just guess 2. It was 2, so it says it's not when what about just the So apparently the true statement is that during a recession, the yield curve slopes up steeply because inflation and short-term interest rates are currently low, but people expect inflation and interest rates to rise as the economy comes out of the recession. Fun! Only one more question, then we're done! Ha! Oh my gosh. Okay. If investors in early 1981 expected inflation rate for every future year to be 10%, what would the yield curve have looked like? Well, it still would have gone up, right? Wait, what's the difference between 1 and 3? Oh, I see. Oh man, I hate my life. Is the risk higher or lower with a long-term bond? Dang it. Isn't a short-term bond a higher risk? Yeah, I don't know. But like the higher the premium, the riskier the stinking bond. Right? My God. So yeah, I was correct. Oh man. Oh man. We're finished. We finished it. We finished the assignment. We finished it. What is my time zone? Why am I looking this up? Central Daylight Time. Central Daylight Time. But I live in this time zone. This is the time zone that I'm right here. It's right here. I'm actually on the very edge of the time zone because if you go right into Indiana, you're on a different time zone. My God. Central Daylight Time. Why is it even called daylight time? Whatever. What's the difference between CDT and CST? Anyways, I live in Illinois, which is right here on the very edge of the time zone. So, it's funny because some of these states are being split in half. What the heck are you doing? Why don't they just have one state in one time zone and another state in another one? I don't know. Who cares? It doesn't even make that much of a difference. The entirety of China is in the same time zone. I don't know. It probably makes a bit of a difference for them. Like, people on one side of China have more daylight time than other people on the other side of China, I guess, or something. I don't know. Or, yeah, whatever. Like, what's a weird time zone? China has the entirety of the same. Why? It's like basically as big as the United States, and yet they have all one time zone. And then there's like Morocco that has the time zone here, which is weird. A lot of Europe has the same time zone. What the heck? Isn't this way wider than this? Yeah, whatever. This little spot up here has their own time zone. What the heck? What the heck is up with Australia having all different time zones? What? What is this? I don't know. Whatever. What is CST? What the crap? What's the difference? Because they say that I'm in CST. What? Yeah, but what's CDT? What? I am confused. Stop. Okay, we can stop the timer. It took 4 hours to complete the assignment. It took 2 hours to do the first 2 questions. But it turns out that every other question after those first 2 questions was basically the same thing. So it was not that bad. Oh. Hurry up. Oh, I see. So basically we're having daylight savings time. So that's why we switch to Central Daylight Time. I get it. Okay. We are in the same time zone as Mexico City. Cool. So we're probably done now. Because we finished our homework and I don't feel like doing anything else, so I can do tons of stuff tomorrow. I mean, I can do tons of reading tomorrow. It's not that big of a deal. I'm probably just going to read all day tomorrow. Let's see what my grade is now. It was at 84% because of getting an 81% on the test. Now let's see what my grade is. It probably barely went up. What if I got 80% on every test? Now it went up to a total of 85%. Fun. Oh wait, no. 84.85. It barely went up at all. What was it at before? It was at 84 point something. It went up a fraction of a percent. Great, all that effort for like 1%. Or less than 1%. Okay. And yeah, my human resource professor really hasn't graded. Nice. Hasn't really graded any of our assignments except for the leadership one, or except for turning in the name of the leader, which is what, and also the extra credit for the. So bye.